Another Star Wars comic book. This is Star Wars Tales of the Jedi The Sith War, yet another miniseries within the Tales of Jedi series. It collects the whole 6-issue miniseries from 1995 and Dark Horse Comics. The book is written by, once again, Kevin J. Anderson and penciled by, once again, Dario Carrasco Jr. Now, this series takes place quite a while after the Fall of the Sith Empire series, and there are actually some more mini-series in between. But suffice to say, I did not have access to those books, and that kind of sucks because this book deals with characters introduced in those earlier miniseries. But thankfully, there's a recap page, and through context, I could piece together previous events. And once I was done with that, I had a fairly tragic and entertaining story in front of me. Taking place 3,996 years before the original Star Wars, the Sith War follows the events of the Sith War. Specifically, it follows all the major players in this Sith War: Jedi turned Sith, Ulic Qel-Droma and Exar Kun, and as well as the Jedi, specifically Ulic's brother Kay and former lover Nomi. What follows is a story that kind of reminds me of Revenge of the Sith. Take that as you will, as I won't spoil the book, but I found that to be really entertaining. All these tragedies are handled well, even though you don't come to know some of the characters that well, but each one feels like it will be succeeded by an even more dramatic and tragic event. But one problem I had with it, one that I had with Fall of the Sith Empire, was the pacing. The story felt to be resolved too quickly, but the ending this time around fit the tone of the book a lot better. Speaking of fitting well, the art fits the writing. Characters' faces, cast in shadows, look great, and the alien and planet designs look similarly fantastic. This really feels like a comic set in the Star Wars universe, even with the absence of many planets present in the movies, and the references and foreshadowing really contributes to that awesome feeling. From Yavin 4 details to a certain character named Mandalore, these references really make the book. But beyond that, Star Wars Tales of the Jedi The Sith War is an enjoyable comic book, one made even more so for expanded universe Star Wars fans, and it doesn't hurt that the art looks pretty great.